Mercy, one of the most iconic heroes of Overwatch. After hearing and listening both good and negative critics of Mercy, directed to me of course, and watching over a dozen reviews of Mercy, and playing almost 40 hours of Mercy, I discovered perfect ways of playing as Mercy. This is not a guide to play as Mercy. This is more of a review. This is all personalized and basically all based on my experience as playing as Mercy. You are more than welcome to take some of the tactics. You are more than welcome to criticize some tactics. After all, this is made for you guys. So hopefully this will help you out. And if not you, then maybe some other friend you got that plays as Mercy. This is just to help you guys out. Without further ado, let's start the review, shall we? Everybody that plays Overwatch knows that Mercy is a healer. And as any healer on any game whatsoever, their main purpose is healing your allies. However, Mercy does buffing as well. Basically, buffing does increase the amount of damage you can deliver to your enemies. For example, snipers can actually one-shot with the buff enemies with between 200 and I believe 300 health. I might be wrong, don't quote me on that part. Also, buffing some of the other allies on their supers such as Winston or Soldier 76 is actually very helpful. However, do not stay too much time as buffing because it takes time away from your main job as a healer, which is healing. So stay among like 1 minute maybe or a few seconds on buffing. Just don't go over it. Mercy delivers a really good amount of healing per character. Just one character. So as a Mercy, I made a rule that I only focus first on the people that are critical, which are shown with a healing symbol. After all those allies are not critical anymore, I always like to focus on the tank, because the tank takes a lot of damage and gives you more healing, which in turn turns into even more of your ultimate. As a Mercy, you're also probably the most important part of your team. So an agile Mercy is a really good Mercy. That way you can prevent to getting killed. So always stay agile, always stay mobile. If you are dead, your team is sure to follow. And honestly, a dead Mercy is just a useless Mercy. So always stay mobile. Next up is Mercy's ultimate, resurrecting allies.
Right beside me. Heroes never.
Resurrecting allies is actually a very powerful and useful skill. Sometimes they even turn around matches that are just so difficult to fight. And constantly I've seen Mercies that just use the resurrection on one ally. It's good, but personally I like to use my resurrections when there's more than one. So if there's 2 or more allies down, it's a perfect time to use your resurrection. Not only because they constantly die because of an ultimate, but it's a perfect way to actually catch your enemies off guard. So do notice as a Mercy player to resurrect that way. It actually helps a lot, and trust me, it's amazing to see that as play of the game. So please train that. The last thing on my Mercy review, it's what I like to call the Merciless Mercy deal. If you practice well your resin and your healing with the buffing, you are a good Mercy already. And everybody that is plays or makes a Mercy is already good at it. However, knowing when to drop the staff and pick up a gun is a totally different thing. Mercy's gun, the pistol, It's actually very powerful. The only bad thing about it is the delay between your shooting and when it actually hits the target. However, with extremely long practice, you'll be able to master that as well. You can kill and beat pretty much every single character in the game with that pistol. With, of course, the right amount of help, you can beat every single character in the game.
Heroes never die.
A good Mercy knows when to heal, knows when to buff, and knows when to be aggressive. Sometimes the gun helps more or even better than when healing. If you're pushing and your team is winning, that is a perfect time to go with the gun. If you practice all of this, you will become an amazing Mercy. True, just resting, buffing, and resurrecting is good already. A good Mercy, it's epic, but let's face it, an amazing Mercy, it's just legendary. So, yeah, practice your best with Mercy, and trust me, everything that comes your way, everything good, it's well earned. Mercy is a very powerful character if played and planned out correctly. And trust me, sometimes it's kinda scary how good he can be.
It's nice to be appreciated. Touched by your support.
And there you go, guys. This is my 40-hour Mercy review. I hope it actually helps out either you or some friend of yours that plays Mercy. If it does, please like, subscribe, or if it doesn't, just comment and we can maybe talk about it. I hope you guys have a great day.